Good morning, my wonderful people. Hope everybody's having a good Monday. Boy, we sure did wake up cold today. I don't know what that's about. It's been 80 all week, and now we're in the 30s, which some of y'all may be like, what? 30s is fine. Down here it's not. So, more WrestleMania talk. Elimination Chamber's just a few weeks away. And I just wanted to talk about some things I'd like to see versus things I don't want to see, even though I feel like I've spent more time doing that. But, let's talk about some things that I'd like to see that would be, you can turn WrestleMania around with. I talked a little bit yesterday about The Rock having an appearance. He doesn't have to wrestle, but be involved in a storyline. I think that would help. I don't know if that's going to happen, but it would certainly help. Maybe if things got drastic enough and the ratings did continue to plummet, he would show up. I mean, after all, that's what happened with the Vince McMahon thing last year. So, maybe. Come save WrestleMania, Rock. Come save WrestleMania. But no, you're going to have a couple of potential things happen, and I just wanted to kind of try to have a positive video this morning because I spend so much time being negative Nancy. Guys, and I promise I'm not that way. But let's talk about the turn off here for a second. Let's talk about what good things could happen for WrestleMania this year. Let's talk about maybe some of the potential matchups they could have, matches that they could throw at us here at WrestleMania this year that would kind of lighten the blow. Because again, you're not going to have 40. 40's not happening. 40 was huge. You're not going to be able to exceed that or even match it. You're not. So you're gonna have to do something to make it good, man. You can still do that. There's still time. There's still plenty of time. And I think that you got to go Roman Seth. There's rumors that there may be a Roman Seth Punk. I don't really care too much for that, but then again, the only problem with that is you're throwing Punk into a potential three-way with Cody and Cena. I don't want to see that either. But that's probably what's going to happen to y'all, just to be honest. You're probably going to have a Cena, Cody, Punk triple threat match for the heavyweight championship. I mean, for the Universal title. That looks like that's what's going to happen. But it's early. We don't know yet. I think that I'd like to see a Roman Seth match. Maybe some sort of stipulation, I guess. I don't know. I think that's something that fans have been dying to see. They want to see this. Anytime those two get together, you're staring at the TV screen. You don't know what's going to happen. We know these two hate each other's guts. There's a long history between those two guys. You can definitely do something there. It's definitely entertaining. I'm watching. I love that, and WWE is all about cinema. So maybe they can work that one up and make that one legit. That could even be a main event, either night one or night two. I don't know if they'll make it night two, but then again, I don't know where they're going to put Jay and Gunther. I'm sorry if that's not a main event match. I don't know if they'll do it, but. And they got time to build heat on that one, too. Like I said, there's a lot of time. I think that's why they did it early. And they got time to build on that. But this is going to take a lot for that to get excitement. Again, guys, I got nothing wrong with Jay. In fact, I'm pulling for Jay. I hope Jay wins. I kind of feel bad for Gunther a little bit because his title run's kind of gone to crap the last few months. But, I think that... Gunther is, Jay's going to win, and that's fine, but I just don't think that's a main event match. I just don't. Unless they do something to that match that make it, do something else, make it some sort of, I don't know. There's going to have to be blood. There's going to have to be something in that match. because this needs to end. Like, these two guys have fought each other too much, and to make this a main event on a rerun we've already seen over and over and over again, and Gunther always wins. Like, even if Jay wins, like, who cares? I'm happy for him, and he's great, and he'll get the belt, and that'll be awesome. Cool. But I just don't, there's just no excitement there. I mean, he's got to win. Because Lord knows if he loses that match, oh my God, I'm going to come on the next day fussing and complaining like, oh my God. That'll be another complaint video. But anyway, what are they going to do with, you got Seth and Roman, which I think that'll be a great match, and then you got to decide where Punk's going to go. You can have that triple threat match, because honestly, everybody thinks Cena's going to win the Chamber, which is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And, and I was thinking about this too. I know everybody wants Cena to win. Cena wants to beat, y'all want Cena to beat Cody to get 17. Why get it now? Because this entire year needs to be about him chasing 17. So, why not just hold off and have him lose this? Which, don't get me wrong, I don't want Cody to keep the belt either. But what if Punk wins? I kind of be okay with that too. You got to look at all your options here. I'd be all right with Punk winning. And unless, the only way I'll go the opposite is if they somehow, and they've kind of been doing this very lightly, everybody wants to see a heel Cody. I don't know if they'll do that, because they seem to be milking this thing with him being a face, being the face of the company. So I don't know if they'll go that right now. I do see that coming in the future. I just don't know how long from now that's going to be. I don't know. I don't expect it anytime soon, or even if it'll be this year. But, I mean, we'll see what they do with Cody, but I don't know where they're going to go with, my ADHD is real, and, I'm all over the place. Anybody who's watched my videos, my Joker left a very good comment about my AEW rant a few days ago, and I want to thank him for that. That was a very good comment, best comment I've ever had on here. He kind of dived into AEW and the goods, and a little bit of stale that they do sometimes, but like he really hit he hit a couple of hard points on AEW, so I appreciate that, man. Thank you for that comment. That was awesome. Another guy called me woke. That is something I've never been mistaken for as woke. Dude, do you know who I am? Do you know where I'm from? Oh my God, that was hilarious. And his name was Broncos Suck, which tells me he's probably a Chiefs fan, still butthurt over that BTA the Eagles gave him last week. Moving on. Anyway, so we So there's some matches that are out there that I think could be intriguing for even the main events of WrestleMania. But I'll be excited to see if they do a Roman Seth. That's kind of where I'm at. And then where does Jacob fall? Jacob Fatu Solo. I think that'll be another match that'll be good. I don't put it up there with the Seth and Roman or the Cody, but it's definitely a good match for the card. I think, like I said, they can do something with this Mania. It doesn't have to be this bad. I think they've just been slow cooking for so long. People like me are like, what are we doing? Because I'm impatient. I want to know what's going on now, and that's just who I am. And I'm a moron. I know. You don't have to tell me. But I'm just an average Joe. Loving my wrestling. And I love wrestling. That's why I talk about it. That's why I like coming on here talking about it. I love wrestling, man. I love WWE. I love AEW. I love NXT. I love TNA. And I'm not going anywhere. I'm riding. I'm doing this. I really like that the crowd sang Edge's theme song. Had that Randy Orton feel to it at Grand Slam. That was pretty cool. That show was alright. I watched it. It was okay. I didn't really have any comments on it. Kind of went like I thought. I mean, Tony Khan kind of messed that up, but it is what it is. I love AEW. I'm excited about AEW. I know a lot of people keep trashing it, but I like it a lot. I'm going to continue to watch it. Hey guys, believe it or not, I like WWE a lot. I just wish Triple H would do better. Just like I wish Tony Khan would do better. I mean, just do better. Just do better. Give us better content. Give us better storylines, Triple H. That's all I'm saying. You have a phenomenal show. You do great. You've got great talent. All I'm saying is do something with it. Because there's so much there you can do. And they love to slow cook over there in WWE. They love to slow cook. And I don't have that long-term booking thing. Fine. At first I was like, okay, cool. Something Vince didn't do. But now I feel like it's turning around to bite him in the behind because it ain't working, man. It ain't working. And these champions don't fight. And they're not there. And this whole respect thing, everybody respects each other. You know, the only two. That's the thing about the Rhea Liv Morgan match or that feud, right? They were beating the hell out of each other. Like, you see that with anybody else? No. I want to see what's happening. I want to see the men do a Rhea Liv feud because they were both beating the hell out of each other. I mean, dude, Rhea was just boom, just cold cocking, man, but headbutt. Like, you know, that kind of crap right there was cool, man. I say what I say about Rhea, but that kind of stuff right there, man, that's pretty cool. And I'd like to see more of that with the guys. You know, go get the belt and stop at nothing to do it. And I don't want to hear how much you respect the person, you know, and all that crap. And I'm really hoping that if the Cody Cena thing does go down, I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. That's just going to be more snoozing for me, man. I'm going to be out cold. That is going to put me to sleep. It is boring TV. Nobody wants to see that, man. Nobody wants to see that. You know, and it's all about the story, but the climax is like the wrestling in the ring is like, that's it. Like, that is what ends or continues the story. Like, the wrestling is part of the story. And you get in the ring and you're like, nobody's beating the hell out of each other anymore. It's just kind of like, you know, well, you're going to win this match, we're going to have a rematch, and I'm going to win that one. And that's just how it's going to go. You know, and that's just not, no. So, and that's my fuss. That's my fuss. The stories, the way the matches go, it's like so much to fuss about, man. But I feel like if they can get WrestleMania right with a Seth and Roman, right? Go with the triple threat for the Universal with Cody, Punk, and Cena, but have Punk win in whatever way Punk uses his favor from Heyman to get in that match to begin with, and you have that, and I think that works. But you've got to tell the story, and you've got many, many weeks to do that between now and Mania. So I think it can be done. Mania can be fixed. It's not too late. We're still good. We got plenty of time. And I'm trying really hard not to fuss, not to complain, not to be snoozing over here. Because, man, that's what I feel like I've been doing. I've been falling asleep. I don't remember the last time I made it through a Raw or SmackDown. I don't. I know I didn't make it through SmackDown. I know I didn't. So I just, you know, this can be done, man. We can do this. We can fix Mania. We can, well, not we. They can fix Mania, man. They can get this right. They can make it interesting. They're not going to reach 41 climax. 40. They're not going to exceed 40. They're not even going to max. They're not even going to come equal with 40. Okay? But you can make 41 a good one. You can make 41. And don't get me wrong, they've had some snooze fest Manias before. In fact, I'm going to do a series on here, and I'm gonna watch the Manias from 1 all the way to 40, and kind of come on here and do a little recap on them and give you my thoughts, like literally starting from WrestleMania 1. and going all the way to 40. And I might do that from now to the end of summer or whatever, however long it takes. That's cool. I'll pick a day and roll with it, but I'm gonna do that. But yeah, man, guys, write your dream matches for 41 and tell me what you think is gonna happen. Tell me what you want to see, your matches that you want for Mania, and if there's any speculation, write those on there as well. I'd love to hear your opinions on your wants for 41 and how they can make this right. I love you guys. Y'all have a wonderful Monday. We'll see you guys on the next one.